Hello, you guys. Bro, I have not recorded a video or posted a video in 2 weeks, maybe 3. But today's Friday. I was indeed paid. And here's the gag, right? I have not been in a bookstore. When I say in a bookstore, okay? No Barnes, no Books A Million, no little cute pop-up store. Nothing like that, okay? I have not been in a bookstore damn near all year. Now I have bought books, but like y'all know, that's a Dollar Tree fine. You know what I mean? I love a Dollar Tree. And I think I told y'all already. A couple books that I found in the Dollar Tree were in fucking Barnes and Noble for heavy money, okay? Heavy money. We don't do that. So, whatever. But I have not been to the bookstore all year. Now, Adam Silvera, I'm coming for you. Adam Silvera, I'm coming for you. There are some things, if I'm being honest, there's some sequels that I want to pick up. If I remember. There's some sequels that I want to pick up. And then I just want to browse. And then there are some... this time around, I'm not going to buy my trophies. There's some... I just finished an audiobook. What was it? Kill Creatures? I just finished Kill Creatures, and that shit was top tier. That shit was fucking top tier. And I said I'm going to buy it. But pause. There's things to buy first. So... Oh, and... along with the haul, because I'm going to do it all in one. So, I'm going to the bookstore. Along with the book haul, we have a 15, maybe 20 book unhaul. Yes. In order to make space for the new, you gotta get rid of the old. So, there's that. So, bookstore, book haul, book unhaul. There we go. Can I give y'all a fit? Nirvana. Move. Here we go. Whatever. Listen, I love... One thing about me, okay? Where is it? I could show y'all the closet. I love me some Vans, baby, okay? I love me some Vans. Okay, I gotta go. It's 10:30. It's 10:43. I gotta go, because I gotta be back on this side of town by 2:30. Okay, I'll see y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, moving again. We are 12 minutes away from our acquired destination. I'm excited. You guys, I am excited. I have not been inside of a bookstore. And it wasn't on some like no buy shit. I just haven't wanted to buy shit. Like, I also just haven't been wanted to frolic in public. I don't know what it is. But now, ooh, y'all, I took a picture today. Not in this fit. I took a picture before I even jumped into the shop. Yeah, I took one of those. Okay? And I was like, ooh, T. I was like, T. I was like, your body is T. Why are you not in the gym? Let me tell you, right? Don't let me get in the gym. Don't let me get in the gym. Because all I gotta do is tone. And it's over for you bitches. It's over for you bitches. Anyways, I'm gonna see when I get there. Should I stop for coffee before? I'll see what I do. I'll let you guys know. Guys, we are here. We're at the mall. Having a little puff before we go in, so we're on a good vibe. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm currently reading. I'm going to start David Inside Out by Lee Bantel. This is another read for Pride Month. Guys, my Pride Month has been a motherfucking month, okay? Shit. Maybe if you guys are nice, I'll tell you what I read. I'll tell you what I read early. Because I don't know I don't know why I haven't been on the monthly wrap-up shit. My bad. Anywho, I'll get on it. My bad. We're back. I'm back. I'm sorry for no filming, okay? I was going to film. I planned everything out in my head. There was a lot of people. There was just too much goddamn people, okay? However, as promised, we're on the floor in front of the library on the bottom shelf to get rid of some shit. Okay? So first we have First Kingdom. I gave this a 3.25. I'm looking down because I have Goodreads pulled up so I could get my rating. I gave this a 3.25. And although that's not a bad rating, it was just fine. It was just fine to keep on my shelf now. No, I don't need. I have 3.25s in my library. I don't need 3.25s that I didn't necessarily enjoy, that I didn't necessarily come away with the feeling of. When I finished this, I instantly knew I was getting rid of it. Like, that's just, Next, we have Scythe. Now, I think I enjoyed Scythe, right? Let's see. I gave this a... Whoa. You see, this is... I finished this a year ago, okay? So let's just keep that in mind. And I've read a lot of other shit. So let's just... I give this a 4.75. And... maybe as a standalone, because I finished this a year ago, okay, and I had no inclination to get either the other two. I went to the bookstore today, and it's not here. So I figured it was good for what it was. I don't need it on the shelf because I'm not picking up the rest. So that's that. The guilt trip. I'm sorry. I'm getting over a little cold. Let's see. Is there a way to search your reads on your stuff? Anyways, I gave this a 3.75. It was fine. I've read better premises like this. So, yeah. You're not good enough. Some of this is going to be you just weren't good enough to stay in the library. And when we get to the nasty, I'll be nasty. I'll be nasty because I have no problem being nasty. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Is there a way to like search your... Pause for the technical difficulties, okay? We're vibing. We're vibing. Is there a way... if I knew that it wasn't going to be like this, I would have put them in order so that it could have been easier. Cause like on your reads, oh, you can't even see. You can't even see. Could you? On your reads on Goodreads, it shows you your rating and review. So if there was a way that I could have just typed it in, it's fine. Dowry of Blood. I'm giving this away for 2 reasons, right? I'm unhauling this for 2 reasons. This was not for my first vampire book. I didn't. It was fine, just fine, like literally just fine. And apparently there's 2 books. This is book 1. An Encore of Roses. Absolutely not. I gave this a 3.5, and it was fine for being my first vampire book. I wouldn't have. This was very. I said here that like, although they traveled, everything felt the same. Everything felt the same. So that's just that. And I hate these edges. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Next. To the Bridge. I didn't even finish this. I'm still on page 119. I'm simply... I've read Overbearing Mothers. Dare I say, if I had her, I would have done it too. This is a story of a mother. This is supposed to be a story of a mother coming to terms with her child trying to commit suicide, and them dealing with the ripple effect, the aftermath of it not going well, and then trying to I kid you not, we as the reader, we figure out pretty quickly that this girlie has absolutely no autonomy over her life, and this was the one thing that she couldn't even do right. So this could have worked. The mother, I just wanted to strangle. Sorry. This might hurt. It did. This had a pretty good premise, and it just fell absolutely short. I'm pretty sure I gave this a 2.5. I'm pretty sure I gave this a 2.5. A 2.75. This was a mess, okay? This was a mess. Honestly, I'm changing my review to my rating to a 2-star. Live, okay? I'm changing this to a 2-star. Boop, boop. 2. Post. Bro, this was just so... You know that You know that shit parents do. I got your nose. I got your nose. I got your nose, and then put it back on. Yeah. Yeah. Hostage? Hostage? I wanted this to work, okay? I I wanted this to work. It simply did not. I gave this a 3.75. I'm going to keep it as that, but honestly, 3 stars. Honestly, 3 stars. This was supposed to be a hijacker taking over a plane. One person has to do what these people say, or else this, that, and the third. And absolutely not. Absolutely not. There was a lot of shit going on. So we had the lady that got wrapped up in this whole shit. We had the hijackers that were hijacking the plane for climate change. Get your coins, okay, for climate change. And then to if the government didn't go with what they said they were going with their demands, they were going to crash a plane into an opera house. Into an opera house. Yeah, okay. And then I could do kids in books, okay? I could do kids in books. This, however, did not know if they wanted to keep the kid, as an 8-year-old kid, or if they wanted her to be on some MacGyver shit. And it was just like, pick a side, pick a side. No. The Atlas 6. I'm not doing a good job at showing y'all these books, huh? I think I gave this a 3.5, maybe a 3.75. And a 3.75. This the characters I enjoyed. The whole situation of the book, I could get behind. These little things, cute. The book itself just felt clunky. Like it felt clunky. Like a bunch of random shit. And there's a possibility that you could shake it, and it could. This was a Rubik's cube. This was a Rubik's cube. Okay, it's either those that get it, those that don't. I simply just didn't get it, and I enjoyed it well enough where this, I give it a 3.75. I enjoyed it well enough where this worked. However, I didn't enjoy it enough to pick up the Atlas Paradox. Like, I simply didn't. I simply didn't. And the ending, absolutely the fuck not. The book boyfriend, I know why I'm getting rid of this. I'm not even gonna look. I'm gonna look up the rating. This was. I don't like. I'm not one for those. I don't even know what they're called. The third act breakups. Yeah. I'm not, because this was the most stupidest. Okay, this was the most stupidest third act breakup, and it just kept going and going and going. I kid you not. Where is it? I gave this a 3.75. I kid you not, maybe the last 10 to 15 pages, I skimmed. I skimmed because this was absolutely not for me. You could have literally ended it where the story, you know what I mean? But no, you're a page count junkie, and I don't appreciate. This needs no introduction. The Trials of Lita Dalton. I gave that a 2-star. And if I think about it anymore, I get upset. I get upset. I think this book was like $27. Absolutely the fuck not. The Big Door Prize, I think I gave this a 3. Actually, let me not get to lying. I think I gave it a low star because this was, you know when you DNF a book and you think the book is calling you, so you try it again. You say, you know what, this time around, maybe I just didn't get it. So this time around, I'm gonna go for it. No, I gave this a 2-star. No, I should have definitely not read it. This book lives in the same realm as this book, okay? They make me physically upset. Are you dirty? And guess what? I'm keeping that in. That made me physically upset. LA weather. I DNF'd this book, and I think I don't like Reese's book club picks. I DNF'd this book, right? And I absolutely hated. I hate when parents and children that are adults, well in their 30s, regress for absolutely no fucking reason. There's no reason why these parents should have been so docile and so complacent, and there's no reason why these grown ass adults acted so fucking I just stopped. I'm sorry. Atomic Love. I think this was another 2-star. 2.75. I'm going to read Science, Love, Espionage, and a Brilliant Heroine. There is Nothing Left to Want by Anne Patchett. This is an absolute bold-faced lie, okay? This is an absolute... Using scientific words does not make a novel science-y. Like using the word atomic does not make a book science-y. Give me a little y equals mx squared. Give me a little something. Using scientific terms does not make a book science-y. Espionage? I don't think Anne Patchett knew what the word espionage meant, because there was no 007 shit going on here. Brilliant Heroine. I give that a 2. my Monticello, I thought... there was no I thought. I'm about to lie. I went into this book not knowing what the hell it was, and I came out of this book not knowing what the hell it was. I gave it a 3-star. I gave it a 3-star. And I don't know. I don't know. We could do these two at once. The house swap and the butterfly house. I enjoy this, but I realized that I need to stop picking up books in series where detectives are established, where these detectives have other like, they have introduction, you know. I need to stop picking up the middle of these books because I end up I don't like cocky detectives. I don't like I don't like, I already know what it is, so just tell me the fucking thing, don't even lie to me. I don't like those guys. I don't like those guys because, quite frankly, you don't know shit. You don't know shit. And then they they get so I know everything to the point where they start disrespecting, like they start being nasty. And what I don't like is when authors never give those characters their shut the fuck up moment. Like if you let an officer berate me this entire book, when I get a 1-up on top of him, I'm gonna need you to give me that shut up. I'm gonna need you to give me that no. I'm gonna need you to give me that how stupid do you fucking feel? And authors just don't do it. Authors just don't do it. I'm not here for it. So no. The house swap, I think I like this book. But it was very Rebecca Fleet. I guess a 3.5. I like domestic thrillers, okay? I like domestic thrillers. However, I have better ones on the shelf. So there we go. And also there's what am I supposed to do with a domestic? I watched this video of Kenya. She does Lily Reads, and she said something like she one, which I share the same sentiment. I don't buy thrillers full price. That's a no. Which is why I love a bargain section in Books A Million or a Dollar Tree find, because those are where I find my thrillers type shit. So she said something like, after I read a domestic, like, if it's good, it could stay, but like if it was fine, then then you get unhauled. Like, you know, why keep a just fine domestic thriller when I have good domestic thrillers? Like I would quicker, if someone came here and said, I want to read a domestic thriller, I would quicker give them The Favor than The House Swap. Like, I fucked with The Favor. Like, I think I gave The Favor 5 stars, if I'm being honest. I fucks with The Favor. Like, I don't fucks with The House Swap. Anywho, Pete Townshend, The Age of Anxiety. I didn't finish. I DNF'd on page 26, and I don't feel bad for DNFing books. However, I feel bad when I think a book, because I think this put me in a rut. This put me in a rut. I DNF this in the same month that I DNF another book, and that book was already gone. I already unhauled that book, okay? So I'm still keeping on to this because I was like, one, beautiful cover, but like I'm hoping The Age of Anxiety, like come on now, I'm hoping at some point this will. So okay, maybe I'm not unhauling this. Maybe I'm not unhauling this. I'll save it. Okay. This one, The Other Black Girl, I didn't read it. I'm simply unhauling it because Kenya, that runs Lily Reads, hates this book, okay? I'm sorry. If I did my due diligence, before buying this book, I wouldn't have bought this book, okay? This book not only has a 2.6 something on Audible. How do you have a bad fucking audio score? Like, this book has a 2 point something rating on Audible, and on Goodreads, The Trials of Leela Dalton. You know what I want? Why not just bring it up? Oh, I gave this shit. Oh, absolutely not. 2 stars. 2 stars. I put a 3. 2 stars. This has a 2.87 on Goodreads. If I simply did my due diligence, I wouldn't have bought this book. Kenya Moore hates this book. That girl last name is not... Kenya that runs Lily Reads hates this book, okay? Why would I put myself through that? And Kenya read The Favor, okay? The reason why I vibe with Kenya's videos is because, like, I've seen books that I have on my shelf in her background, and also she's made videos on books that I've read, and I'm just like, okay, girlie, you said you don't like it, why would I read it? Another one that she read, that I read, that I think I enjoy this. I think I enjoy this. And if I'm being honest, I might put this back on the shelf. Let me see. Yeah, I gave this a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna put this back on the shelf. This was I like this. I like the setup. This is a girl, Madison May. Notice how I didn't tell you about any other book. Madison May, murdered 22 times by this deranged ass man named, let me see if he is going to be, no, okay, so either way, this man, this obsessed little boy, wants the Madison May that he's seen on the big screen, and he's jumping worlds offing this girly because she's not the girly on screen. And in the mix we have Felicity, and we follow this other man who get caught up in his shenanigans, and I'm keeping this. I'm sorry. Put it right back there. Did I just keep 2 books? I did. The Comeback. Don't worry, guys. We'll get to the book haul. We'll get to the haul. The Comeback. I like this, but I did not like this. This was supposed to be a girlie who was pushed aside after the high elites were finished with her, and she decided, oh, bet I'm coming back. I'm getting my get back. However, the get back wasn't get back. It wasn't, if I'm being so honest, the title and this picture does not match the story that was given. Bro, if I see this and the title is The Comeback, I'm thinking she's about to be nasty. I'm thinking she's about to be nasty. Look at this fucking cover, okay? I'm thinking she's about to be on some Alison De Laurentiis shit. But you know what it gave? Season 7 Alison De Laurentiis. Bro, I kid you not. This is cunty, okay? This is fucking cunt. This right here is cunty, okay? The story just didn't match. I'm sorry. The story just did not match. Another one that quite frankly didn't this right here. Well, I gave it a 4.25, but I enjoyed it well enough that I'm willing to let it go and let someone else have it. It's simply, there's no need for it on the shelf. There's no need for it on the shelf. The story was good. However, you kind of like, if you, this is my genre. This is my shit. So like, you can't give me my 2. The last one did gag me, however. You can't give me the main murder suspect in the You can't give me the main murder suspect in the beginning of the book and then try to say like it's not him, just for it to be, you know what I mean? I should change that, but I'm not. I have it at the 4.25. I think it was just the 4. Trust exercise? Brody, I don't reread books, but I think before I get rid of this book, I need to reread this book. Bro, I'm gonna give this a 4, okay? I don't know why I have on Goodreads a 4.75. Absolutely not. I think this was just a 4. Because, bro, this was a mess. This is one of the I'm doing live shit right now. Okay? This was one of those like weird case studies, not case studies, stories. Bro, this book has no chapters, okay? All of this is just one shit, okay? It's broken up into 2 parts. I did enjoy part 2 better than part 1. But bro, this was a mess. Another mess. This was not what I expected. Cocky Detective number one. Cocky Detective number one. Stupid outcome. Stupid outcome. Very stupid outcome number two. I gave this a 2.75 out of 5. Cringy dialogue, and then he's breaking wrist. He's breaking wrist and bending shit over a fucking book. He's a insurance he's an insurance lawyer for artifacts. The Girl in the Wall, I liked it. I did, but not, we got this for now, okay? Not enough to keep. Not enough to keep. I liked it, just not enough to keep. I gave this a 4 out of 5 because, yeah, you were a 4 out of 5. Whew. Okay, that was 35 minutes. Are you guys ready for the haul? I gotta go do some laundry real quick. I'll be back. It'll be a bit for me. It'll go fast for you hoes. Be back. I'm back. I made me a cup of joe, an iced cup. So, okay. Let's get into the tea. Let's get into why y'all really are here. Y'all really want to know what the fuck I spent money on. So, at the end of the year, these will be gone. At the end of the year, they will be gone. And I really love doing this because I have a lot of there's a lot of free libraries in my area. So it is what it is, I enjoy them. Now someone else could. So some of them. You know what I mean? So okay. Let's start with this first. There's nothing to write home about. I went to the Dollar Tree as normal. And I don't know. This really called my name. Red milk. I don't know. This was very it says in England, 1962, an Icelandic man is found dead on a train. That really just gagged me. Translated? Yes. But it's cute little pocket size. Nothing to write home about. Okay. Let's go with Books A Million first. Okay. First, cute little bookmark. A dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without his dragon is dead. Simple. First, we have Frederick Bachman, Anxious People. I really want to read My Friends by Frederick Bachman, but I'm picking this up first. So, and then we have this is going to be my first, okay? I Let the Games Begin. It's a straight romance. I don't do straight romance. Straight romance is not my MO. However, I think I I think I could. Black straight romance. I think I could get into that. Next we have Adam Silvera. I said I was coming for you and came for you. I did. So the survivor wants to die at the end. Next we have Invisible Woman. We gotta remove that. If I had turned this around, I'll take it. I already have it. And then we have The Block Party by Jamie Day. Let's see if I can remove these stickers now. Also, stop putting them on the damn book. Stop putting them on the damn book. Like, what's the point of the cover if you're gonna cover it up? Huh? What's the point of the cover if you're going to cover it up? So I think you guys should stop. I think you guys should stop. Simple as that. Now, these are relatively new books. There was not a lot of new shit that really called to me. I really wanted to purchase some new stuff, but for some reason, especially in Books a Million, I showed the guy my list of stuff that I wanted, and they didn't have anything. He said, "Oh, these just came out a couple months, like a month or two ago, and we don't have." I said, "Oh, I guess I gotta order it online, huh?" Like, I didn't understand that. They had the Adam Silvera, but that was the only copy. That was the only copy. And I got it. You know what I mean? So like, there's new stuff that I want. There's new stuff that I want, and I'm going to have to order it. And you know what I find so crazy about that is people on the internet, they jump down your throat when you order shit online, but then it's like, okay, so then carry it. Like, you don't have books that came out a month ago. I went to Barnes and Noble. They didn't have the fucking books neither. So it's like, what now? I gotta order it. And my whole thing is, if these bookstores don't have it, you think you're gonna get it from the little mom and pop stores? Like, no. There's a bookstore that just popped up literally I could walk to this bookstore type shit, and it's so small and it's so like dainty that I already know what's going to be in there. I know where I live, so I already know what's going to be in there. And it's just like, and then you're like, but you're ordering books from da-da-da-da-da. And then let's also talk about why anytime I go on BookTube, why is Barnes and Noble the only place y'all seem to buy books from? Why is it like Barnes and Noble is the only place that y'all buy books from? Like, I went to Barnes and Noble. When we get to the Barnes and Noble section, I'm still tearing off these stickers so we could chat. And it's just like, when I was in Books a Million, I do this thing where whatever I find in the Dollar Tree, I'm going to see if I can find it in the bookstore, in these stores. And the amount that I found in Dollar Tree, in Barnes and Noble, and fucking Books a Million was crazy. There were some books that I just picked up, okay? That I just picked up in the Dollar Tree that were gladly displayed in Barnes and Noble for fucking $19. And I was just like, huh? Huh? Books a Million has a whole discount section where I got these from that books were there, and I was just like, $8? $8? Why? Anyway, Barnes and Noble. Cute little sushi. I'm becoming a bookmark girly. I bought 3 books in Barnes and Nobles and spent $57. Huh? I bought 3 books and the bookmark in Barnes and Nobles and I spent $57. Huh? I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books in Books a Million, plus the bookmark, and spent $67. Huh? And you're telling me that there's a chance that books that you bought in these bookstores would be in the Dollar Tree. Anyways, first we have All American Boys. I've been wanting to read this, okay? I've been wanting to read All American Boys. When I read... Where is she? Where is he? Damn. Where is it? Bro, I can't find... Oh. Yikes. When I read Promise Boys, I wanted to read this at the same time, and I just never got around to picking it up. Today I did. And I loved Promise Boys. 5 out of 5. So we have All American Boys. Then we have How Are You Really? I wanted to read this. This came out last year, I think. 2024, yeah. I wanted to read this last year, and again, never bought it. This last book, when I tell you, I have been bullied into buying this book from one of my straight army friends, okay? This man has been bullying me to buy this damn book, okay? So I finally fucking bought Red Rising. I better like this book, sir. I better like this book, sir, or else we are going to have a problem. And also, look how easy that came off. We're gonna have a problem. So, there we have it. The end of a vlog. Semi. Let's see if we could do this. Because I'm gonna need a thumbnail here. Okay. Haul. Unhaul. There we go. Okay.